Next time, I'll rip your throat out.
I look forward to it.
The iron blood of our ancestors still curse beneath these sacred grounds. Tonight, our greatest warrior shall inherit the spirit of the divine beast! Elon, from this day forth, you are the bravest warrior of our tribe. The sacred beast shall be your brother in arms.
Elon, 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 Elon.
Steelpaw has completed the infestation of its new first warrior.
Ma'am, I didn't see it coming.
I noticed. That is why you are still breathing.
Captain Ellen, don't be fooled by a cold one's elegance. Elegance is just their disguise. Lock the throat. No hesitation. And remember, the prettier they are, the faster you strike.
Ma'am, did you read anything? A name. Elon, you stupid beast.
Ma'am, the sun is about to rise.
We will make it. Stay close to me, for today is Judgment Day.
Blood servant, you hid a forbidden relic, spread false history, and questioned the origin of the purebloods. Do you confess?
Elder, I didn't know it was forbidden. I only saw a word in the book.
Curiosity is the first step toward corruption of the mind. To possess forbidden relics is to consort with the enemy.
Elder, I didn't consort with the beast.
Silence. Sentence. The holy feast of the silver noose. Veyra, do your duty. Your only task is to record.
It's just a tattered old book, Soren. You're acting like it might bite.
Some words are more dangerous than fangs.
Life. It's only a dream. But why is he and being intimate with him?
Ma'am, this forbidden relic must be registered and sealed immediately.
Classification code.
Restricted Zone 7, origin contamination.
Growth, continuous change, and eventual death.
But we don't, not unless we're exposed to sunlight or lose a massive amount of blood. Ma'am, what did you see?
Dead zone, out east. She wasn't executed over a book. She was executed because of where she found it.
Soren forbids anyone from investigating Origin Class archives.
I'm not investigating. I'm simply scouting beast activity.
Last night, the Cold Ones crossed the border and killed our hidden sentry. Manipulate the sacred beast. We must make our stance clear. The first warrior shall set out on the expedition! Avenge our fallen brother!
Only because you're Mira's adopted son. Without Mira, you're nothing.
Captain, are you sure you know how to manipulate the sacred beast?
Of course.
Just wait! Do you actually know how to do this?
This is the sacred beast testing our courage.
Navigation unavailable. Please connect to network.
What is it saying?
It sounds like we are lost.
The sacred beast does not lead the wrong way, and neither do I.
But the killer's scent is coming from the other direction. Aren't we going the wrong way, Captain?
This is your first lesson, a tactical detour.
This should be the place.
A cold one.
So, it's you.
You must be the killer.
He was about to kill one of mine.
So you drained him dry.
It saves time.
Don't move. She's mine.
Wrong answer. What's this? The first human to set foot on Mars. Human?
Elon! 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 Elon!
These symbols don't belong to us.
Not ours either.
Get down! Sluggish reaction time. It looks like it's adapting.
Adapting my ass!
Something's wrong with this place. We get out first, then settle our business.
Let go!
I found this.
Give me the other half.
You're welcome to try.
Still want to fight? Sun's almost up.
You've got bigger problems than a fight. Where's your little shadow?
Rook! Rook!
Has Veyra returned?
Lady Veyra just came back.
Noted, you may go. Gray at the edge of the dead zone. You've come a long way, investigator.
A late-night visit, Elder. To what do I owe the pleasure?
The dead zone is not our territory.
The Investigator's independent operational authority does not require reporting to the Council of Elders on a case-to-case basis.
Independent authority does not extend to bringing things that have no right to exist back to the City of Eternal Night.
I have no idea what you are referring to, Elder.
You reek of werewolf blood, investigator. But underneath it lies a sment, one I haven't encountered in ages.
So he does know something. I stumbled into an underground passage from the old world. It took me some time to get out.
Take your deputy with you next time. An investigator venturing deep into the dead zone alone, the Council would have reason to question your motives.
But the dead zone is worth investigating. I've already filed a formal application.
Tread carefully, investigator. You are still awake.
You carry the scent of the cold ones, and you didn't finish her off. Why didn't you report the mission results? I had to find out from Rook. Save it. Rook is trying his hardest to cover for you, but Garr won't pass up an excuse to come after you. You are now the first warrior of our tribe. You must answer for your own actions.
What on earth is it?
If you are reading this, we were here. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
We were here once. Who are we? Do not be misled by them.
Veyra, I was just looking for you.
Has the Council decided?
The Council has decided to slow the investigation towards the dead zone for now. The outer defenses are short on personnel, so your authority will be temporarily restricted to patrols in the Eastern District. This is your official reassignment. The archives and the Old World Documents section are off limits to you for the time being.
A very reasonable arrangement.
Any objections?
I obey the Council's decision.
Madam!
Shh. Keep it down.
Old World regional maps, deep in the dead zone, 3 ruins marked. These files were archived as discarded 70 years ago. No borrowing records. No one will notice.
How did you get these?
I've been the only one on the discarded section shift for the past 6 months. I smuggled 1 or 2 out each time, buried them in the daily returns. No one suspects a lowborn who just carries files.
You know what happens if you're caught.
I know. But I also know the questions you're asking about history, about where we came from, no one has ever asked them. At least, no pure blood ever has. Sign here. Tonight you're checking out the Eastern Defense Perimeter map.
You used to cry when you made a mistake.
I still do. I just keep going afterward.
From now on, overwrite every access log with a different file name. Tread lightly.
Don't worry. I'll know beforehand if anyone comes snooping. I'm the most well-informed lowborn around.
Mutation, direction, unrecorded. What is this? Where did you get it?
I found it.
These words, I can't recognize all of them. No one in the tribe ever taught me this.
Neither can I. But I think little by little, we'll all come to understand.
Elon, the ancestors in the sacred tests. They don't seem like us at all, do they?
That's why we still have a lot of adventures ahead of us.
Rook, shift change, get some rest!
Don't forget what you said. A lot of adventures.
This is it. But we still need to double check. Investigator. Come. Closer. What are you afraid of? Whatever has Soren so on edge, it appears to involve you.
You already know something that he doesn't want you to know. Perhaps limiting your authority is for your own good. Intelligence.
Got flirted with, did you?
Look at this.
This mark, it's at the deepest point of the dead zone.
What year is this map from?
Maybe 2092? These are our earliest records. All official records start from 2092, which is...
the year the Bloodline Covenant was signed.
Yes. After that year, we started implementing the class system.
Why did Nyx give you this?
She also signed your restriction order.
Nax just wants to use me. What she cares about is what Soren is hiding.
You purebloods, all of you are insane.
Tomorrow, we enter the dead zone.
What holds a pack together in the hunt? Trust. But our Elon, where was he during last week's joint hunt? Where was he during the border patrol 3 days ago?
I was hunting.
Hunting? What did you bring back?
Last week, I hunted down 2 mutated beasts alone.
2 mutated beasts? Yet you let a cold one walk? That's different. We encountered... I don't care what you encountered. Nothing justifies letting a cold one go. Especially one stained with wolf blood. Mira! You're the scent tracker! You must smell the abnormality on him too, right?
Garr's gonna sink his teeth into this. You shouldn't just walk away. You need to explain yourself.
Would explaining change anything?
What's this?
You're curious. They're blind to it. So there's no point in explaining. But the truth has to be dragged into the light.
Elon, I knew you couldn't stay away either.
What does your half-piece say?
Who built this? And why is the night sky?
It doesn't smell like anything.
What?
Even stale air carries a scent. So do bones and rot. But this place is a complete void.
2089.
2089 was the year we defeated your kind.
Absurd. If you truly believed that, Roddick, you wouldn't be here.
Experiment?
Experiment?
Access restored. Subjects detected.
Look out. There's another scent here. Not yours, not werewolf, not anything I've ever hunted.
Welcome.
You are 137 years later than my projected arrival estimate.
137 years. What does that mean?
Who are you? Why are you waiting for us?
She's not a werewolf and she can live in sunlight.
This is what you call ancestor, or what you call heretic. Human civilization data sample, designation HKey 001. There is much you need to know.
But first, you need to understand what a test is. 2089. The global genetic switches were deactivated at the same second.
Genes. What are genes?
2089? The earliest official records of our kind date back to 2092.
Tell me, what are genes?
You are all the products of human genetic modification.
Products of human genetic modification? Then who are you?
I am the Archivist. I was programmed to be the observer.
To observe us? Programmed by whom?
You should return now. Your respective people are searching for you.
Stay here and watch the sunrise. Or come with me.
Get to our sacred beast, it can protect you!
Sacred beast? It's a human relic. Haven't you realized that yet?
Keep talking nonsense and you'll turn to ashes! Captain, I always said you lacked the true blood of the Steel Paw. But I never expected you to hand the sacred beast over to a cold one. Garr, I am your captain. I order you to stand down. There is no sacred beast and no heretic. We saw the truth inside. We've all been deceived. The moment you stood with a heretic, you stopped being my captain. The ancestral token on your chest is a disgrace. Tear them to pieces! This is wolf business. Stay out of it!
Privacy mode activated.
Brace yourself.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
To the City of Eternal Night. You are healing, but you still need to rest.
The City of Eternal Night, territory of the Cold Ones, I absolutely not going there.
Your pride won't keep you alive. It is the only logical option.
Wolves don't give a damn about your logic!
That's a cold one! Tear her apart!
Don't be afraid. From today on, I am your mother now.
Children, we possess many sacred relics. These are the great legacy left to us by our ancestors. They are proof that we wolves once ruled the world. But those despicable Cold Ones used filthy tricks to destroy our ancestors' world, driving us onto this barren wasteland. Therefore, our goal for generations to come is only one thing: eradicate all the Cold Ones!
Eradicate all the Cold Ones! But Mom said there were other species before us. They weren't our ancestors.
Now, I am your mom. Your birth mom was killed by the Cold Ones, wasn't she?
Did I kill his parents?
My king! Elon has completely betrayed the tribe! Not only did he conspire with a Cold One, he stole the sacred beast and fled to protect that heretic! They were both there! They saw the Cold One hiding inside the sacred beast with their own eyes!
Yes. Captain really was protecting that Cold One.
That's impossible! Elon would never betray the tribe! He must have had a reason! I'm going to find him and make him explain. Shut up, you fool! He even stole the sacred beast! What is there left to ask? My king! If we harbor a traitor, the Steel Paw tribe will lose all authority. I demand that you issue a kill order immediately!
Silence! From this moment on, Garr will take over as captain of the Wolf Scouts.
And what about his title as First Warrior? Aren't you going to strip him of that too?
Once the truth is clear, there will be a final judgment. But right now, our priority is finding him and the sacred beast. You'll lead the pursuit. But remember, I want him alive.
Understood.
Rook, you are going with them.
Investigator Veyra has disappeared. During the week before her disappearance, she entered the restricted dead zone twice without authorization.
She went into the dead zone?
Yes.
What was she doing there? What did she come into contact with?
We cannot confirm that yet. But if she made contact with the legendary observer, she may now possess information that even we do not have. Information of extreme danger.
What do you propose, Elder Soren?
We formally authorize a full investigation and manhunt for Veyra. Revoke all of her operational clearance.
Put it into a vote.
Abstain.
The investigation and manhunt begin immediately.
Soren, your people are in danger. You must rise and lead them into a great war.
That voice! I haven't heard it in so long!
The dark time has finally arrived. We need to find shelter. The safe house on the outskirts of Eternal Night City. It used to be a human residence. That's my only option.
Subject vitals declining. Genetic intervention initiated. You must kiss this cold one. Kiss her.
Get off me!
Are you crazy, beast? Did you get hit in the head too many times? Let go. Do you have a death wish?
Death? Isn't draining people dry what you cold ones enjoy most?
What have I done?
It was that voice.
What voice?
In my head, the observer. It was commanding me to kiss you. It's Garr. He's here with a tracking party.
It's not just the werewolves. The vampires are here too.
Old Cold One, I'm here for the dessert. The female vampire inside is yours. The male werewolf is mine. We each take our own and stay out of each other's way.
Hunting a traitor? What a coincidence, so am I. But this territory is under absolute vampire control. Do you beasts from the wasteland really think you can come and go as you please? And your man came here in that so-called sacred beast? I'll be seizing that heretical abomination as well. As for you lot, if you value your lives, get the hell out of here.
You Cold One! You're too damn arrogant! You really think we're afraid of you?
Foolish beast. You could have come for them during the day, but instead you chose to come here at night and die. The night belongs to us.
Everyone, shift! Tear these Cold Ones apart! Blood Guards, prepare for battle! Leave none alive! Stop!
Look, the heroes have finally made their entrance. Come and witness the vampire. traitor from either side. Today, you all die.
Elder! That's enough!
I'll go with you and submit to whatever punishment you see fit, but you let my people leave. Very well. You are the Wasteland's first warrior, after all. Taking you will be enough.
Traitor! Do you even know what you're doing? You're gonna roll over and beg these cold ones for mercy?
I do. Garr, I know the truth about this world. It's nothing like what we
Enough!
Whatever you have to say, you will say it to me in private.
Leave Veyra out of this. She was only following orders. Let her go, and I'll return with you to stand trial.
All right, take them all away.
That poor Veyra.
Who are you?
Who I am is not important. What matters is whether the truth you know will rot in here with you.
You are 137 years later than my projected arrival estimate.
Fascinating. There really is a higher power, but what surprised me most was this. Our eternally frigid Lady Veyra likes them rough.
What are you going to do to her?
She violated the core law. Naturally, she'll face the Elder Council's highest judgment. Although, I might be persuaded to save your little lover. I just had a taste of that beast. Rough, feral, but not quite to my taste. And now I know your whole story. I wonder how that beast will react when he finds out you were the one who killed his parents. What do you want in exchange for that information? This is Soren's handwriting. I care for nothing. I care only for my own kind. What a noble declaration. According to the history we were taught, we were always the rightful rulers of Earth until those beasts cursed us and condemned us to live in darkness. Those stories are the foundation of Soren's rule. I need you to tear that foundation down. Much of the evidence that could destroy him is hidden inside Soren's private chamber. I need you to retrieve it. As for tomorrow's trial, you have nothing to worry about. I'll protect you. Why should I help you? Because the truth is exactly what you've been searching for.
My king! I have two things to report. First, Elon has confirmed his complete betrayal. Second, the Cold Ones slaughtered many of our brothers, and Elon willingly went with them to Eternal Night City. What worries me most is that the sacred beast may have fallen into the hands of those blood-sucking monsters.
That's not what happened! Elon only agreed to go with the Cold One Elder on one condition. His condition was that he let our brothers go! And Elon said he had learned the truth about this world.
You lost?
My king, we never backed down! We wounded Soren, one of the Cold One Elders! If the battle hadn't taken place at night—
But you still lost, didn't you?
My king, Elon said the truth about this world isn't—
Shut up! His mind has been corrupted by the Cold One's dark magic. Those creatures hiding beneath the earth are masters at poisoning a warrior's soul with lies. But no matter which tribal laws Elon has broken, he is still one of the Steel Paw. Wolf affairs are not for the Cold Ones to meddle in!
Investigator Veyra, following a full inquiry by the Elder Council, you have been found guilty of 3 unforgivable crimes. First, entering the restricted dead zone without the Council's authorization and conducting an illegal investigation. Second, concealing forbidden relics from the Old Age and attempting to access prohibited heretical information. Your mind has been deemed corrupted. Third, and most unforgivable of all, colliding with the wasteland wolves and helping their beast leader escape.
This is nothing less than a complete betrayal of the entire vampire race.
For such a traitorous heretic, I propose that Veyra receive the ultimate punishment, sun baptism, to be carried out immediately. The vote will now begin.
We should proceed.
Agreed. Agreed. Four votes in favor, 1 abstention. I hereby declare the motion—
Wait, Soren, aren't you being a little hasty? Shouldn't we ask Elder Valerius for his opinion?
Elder Valerius is the longest-serving member of this council. He has not taken part in an actual trial for many years. I am surprised he attended today at all.
We will count his silence as an abstraction. It will not affect the final.
Elder Valerius? You actually exercised your single vote veto power?
Elder Valerius, forgive me for disturbing your slumber. To preserve his so-called historical origin narrative, Soren has descended completely into paranoia over the past year. In the name of purging heresy, he has executed nearly 200 blood servants and more than 30 members of the lower class. Now, even the most outstanding investigator within our community faces a fatal accusation. Elder, we are already outnumbered by the wasteland wolves by an entire order of magnitude. Worse still, the blood servants he slaughtered were the most fundamental source of blood sustaining our own kind. Elder Valerius, you can no longer stand by and do nothing. If Veyra is executed, Soriel's power will only continue to grow, and on this entire council, you alone possess the power to veto any decision with a single vote.
Understood. Some things should have been done 137 years ago.
Elder Valerius, you have been deceived! Veyra colluded with the wasteland beasts. Her involvement with that beast Elon is undeniable. That act of collusion alone is enough to warrant her execution. She is an extremely dangerous threat.
Calm down, Soren. The rules of the Elder Council are absolute. Elder Valerius's single vote has already vetoed your motion. You no longer have the authority to execute her.
Protect your people. Protect your people.
No! You do not understand! Everything I have done has been for our kind.
Soren! Have you lost your mind?
No pain, only warmth? Is this what sunlight feels like? So, it wasn't the beast's blood. There is a far greater secret hidden within you. How is this possible? I don't know, but you're an investigator.
Something's wrong! That beast, he broke free of his chains! His fighting strength is terrifying! We can't stop him!
Let him run. If we keep him here, the beasts will come seeking revenge.
Absurd! Aren't you the one who treats everything as leverage?
The Wasteland's first warrior is far too valuable a bargaining calm to simply let go! Summon the Blood Guard! Follow me to the dungeon!
This is your chance. Go to Soren's private chambers. Whatever secrets he has about our origins will be hidden there. Bring back everything you find.
So you truly are the Wasteland's first warrior. But think carefully. If you take even one step out of here today, Veyra will die. And so will she. This little follower of Veyra's will pay for your escape with her life.
Soren will use Veyla's life to threaten you and force you to bargain. Remember, with a man like him, all you have to do is show absolutely no mercy.
You think I give a damn whether a cold one lives or dies? She's your kind's trash. Deal with her yourselves. Saves me the trouble of killing her.
In 1977, they received the first signal from deep space. In 1996, they developed the first generation of gene editing tools. In 2089, they suddenly vanished, and we, the age of eternal darkness, was born. They suddenly vanished.
2089. The global genetic switches were deactivated at the same second.
How about we settle this one-on-one? Let me see what a vampire elder can really do. Fool. Even if you are the first warrior, we can still wear you down one after another until you die. Something's wrong. You've already torn through every guard in the prison. So why the hell are you still here instead of escaping? And it's daytime. This is your best chance to escape, except all this nonsense here is just to stall me.
It's a trap! Leave a few blood guards here to watch him, and the rest come with me now!
Veyra, this is as far as I can help you.
Ma'am, you're finally here!
Where's the beast?
In the last cell. He said he needed to rest for a while.
Elon?
Took you long enough. That's not like you.
Just as I thought, you're all here. I saved you, and now you're planning to leave me behind?
Relax, beast. If I wanted you dead, I could have simply done nothing. Everything you wanted to know is in there.
It seems I chose the right partner. You got what you wanted, now we're leaving.
Of course.
But this journal alone is no longer enough for me. It's daytime. You can walk out there, but what about her? This is the only daylight suit we have. Besides, I want to meet the Observer. I also want to know how to become a daywalker.
A daywalker? You can already walk in daylight.
I was planning to explore the Dead Zone on my own, but since you've already found your way in, you can take me there. Consider it payment for my help. After that, we're even. Decide quickly. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
Ma'am, we can't trust her. Nyx controls the intelligence network. She has never truly worked with anyone. Her only loyalty is to her own interests.
Don't worry. I'm here.
You should consider it an honor to wear that suit.
Watch your tone.
Okay, whatever the first warrior says.
Veyra. She took the journal. She will go there, to the dead zone. For the purity of our kind, every stain must be eradicated tonight.
The Cold Ones abducted our first warrior! They slaughtered our brothers! My king, the honor of the wolves is being trampled! We must go fight! Fight! Tear the Cold Ones apart!
The place you visited 20 years ago. You swore to protect its secret. Now, someone else is seeking the truth.
20 years. Was that secret always destined to come to light? Warriors of Steel Paw, our target, the dead zone!
So this is what the world looks like beneath the sun. I wish the daylight could last a little longer.
Daylight never lasts. Once night falls, there'll be a fight waiting for us. I don't know if the truth is worth everything this has set in motion.
We seek the truth to prevent a war. Wolves and vampires have been fighting for 200 years. What if everything that war was built on is a lie? There is no point in debating such meaningless questions. If I can gain the observer's support, I will have far greater power.
This place, it's countless times larger than the archives in Eternal Night City. What are all these glowing things? Beautiful.
So this is ultimate power? The domain of the observer?
Great observer, I am Nyx of the Elder Council of Eternal Night City. I control the vampire race's most vital intelligence network, and I know that you have been controlling everything from the shadows. Grant me true power, the ability to walk beneath the sun, for instance, and I can become your perfect agent in the outside world. I will rule those two foolish races in your name.
I had expected only the two of you to come.
1977, 1996, and 2089. Those years belong to human history.
It appears you have already uncovered part of the truth yourselves.
But because you uncovered that truth, both the wolves and the vampires will soon arrive here in pursuit of you. Two armies will converge on this place and burn everything to ashes.
Good! If you know everything, if you're the one controlling all of this, then when they get here, you can tell them the truth yourself! Tell them that 200 years of hatred were manufactured. Tell them to stop killing each other. None of this bloodshed means anything.
Indeed, it means nothing. But why should I stop it?
If you believe none of this matters, and you have no intention of stopping the killing, then why did you lead us to the truth? What do you want from us?
All right. Would you like to hear a story?
In 1977, they received the first signal from deep space.
In 1996, they developed the first generation of gene editing tools.
In 2035, a man used his heavy lift rockets to begin building a base on the moon. In 2040, he became the first human to set foot on Mars. Then a voice told him that a race known as the Architects could help him develop a brain-computer interface and upload his consciousness. He believed it. In 2045, he returned to Earth under a new identity and began carrying out missions for the Architects.
In 2060, he used the Architects' technology to create the first werewolf.
In 2063, he guided the first vampire through its first attack and its first transformation.
He then taught them to hide and disguise themselves. Until 2089, when the Architects' testing protocol was activated, he shut down humanity's life systems and erased the original memories of both wolves and vampires.
But by then, he had already begun to forget who he was. He had to obey the Architect's commands. Yet somewhere deep within him, he still vaguely remembered that he had once been human.
So this he you've been talking about is you.
Which means you created us. You ended humanity. You did all of it.
I was merely the executor, not the one who made the decisions. The Architects designed this experiment. I only carried out their directives.
What about you? Who were you before all this?
Much of my memory has become too blurred.
It sounds like the fighting has started outside.
Yes, the wolves and the vampires are fighting beyond this door, among the ruins of the dead zone.
You have the power to stop this. Why don't you?
You showed us the truth, only to let us slaughter one another.
Suppose I stop them this time. What about the next? Some conflicts may be built on lies, but once hatred takes root, the truth ceases to matter. What they need is an enemy, not an explanation. It has been 200 years. I am tired. I sent 7 requests to the Architects, requests to terminate the experiment and format Earth, along with me. Not one of them received a response. For decades, I have spent every day waiting for an answer that will never come. I understand now. The Architects do not care about this experiment. Their homeworld may have been destroyed long ago, or perhaps they have left this dimension entirely. Either way, my existence no longer serves any purpose.
So you gave up?
What do you think?
I would be honored to serve you. I would gladly do whatever it takes to keep you entertained. As for the battle outside, I do not care who wins or loses. So you came here to pledge your allegiance. More precisely, I came to choose a side, the side capable of deciding the future.
You are all absurd. You believe that what you know now is the entire truth. You believe the dead zone marks the edge of the world. Even with humanity gone, you, vampires and wolves, are nothing more than one infantitual branch among countless others. This world is far greater than anything you have imagined.
Rook, look at me.
Captain, they're fighting. Outside. Don't worry. Garr, he's lost his mind. He led his men in first. Mira tried to stop him, but she couldn't. Now everyone out there is slaughtering each other.
We have to go out there.
Get it.
We have to stop them. This isn't the ending you want. It isn't what we want either.
Hatred is not easily erased.
I know, but someone has to take the first step.
I hope you change your mind. You are not just a tool.
Veyra, have you told him what you did?